Has this ever happened to you? Well, welcome to Mastering Venom 2 Neutral. For this video we'll be working with the concept of 3 zones: round start, mid-screen and full-screen distance. In these 3 zones you have to act very differently and make decisions according to your position. At round start or a very close distance to your opponent, you want to fish for juicy counter hits with your disjointed pokes, or play it safe and retreat with Venom's fast backdash, or some ID back air carcass, zoning enemy out while gaining distance. It is generally advised to play it safe and try not to get counter hit round start into wall break, giving the enemy a positive bonus. Venom builds a lot of meter, so gaining some distance at round start and staying safe, setting up your zoning and building your meter for Dark Angel will most often be the best option you have. This guide won't cover defense or pressure when you're really up close to your opponent, but through playing good neutral you can avoid a lot of these pressure sequences where you're in the corner and just have to hold your opponent. Mid-screen, Venom has a lot more agency. You can still use your disjointed pokes to get counter hits and keep your enemy out, but you may also set up balls to either get your zoning gameplay started, get your pressure started, for example with K-ball 5k, or you can set up an S-ball, threatening to jump in on your opponent and start your own pressure. Alternatively, you can retreat again to full screen and set up your zoning gameplay. The most important thing in mid-screen is do not overuse H-Stinger if you're not whiff punishing your opponent's buttons, because the recovery is very long and you will get counter it. So use to your advantage that you can set balls without getting punished easily, and use those balls to either get more distance or get a nice approach. At full screen distance, Venom can zone way easier and be more oppressive. You can also set up what I call patterns, which allow you to do a lot of things adapting to your enemy. For this it is really important to set a ball and not immediately do what you have in mind. Wait a split second, don't buffer your next move and see what your opponent is doing. This is very important. You can, for example, set K-ball and wait. If your opponent IADs preemptively to dodge your stinger, for example, you then can do 6p. At this range you can also set up your balls in a way that when you use stinger on them, you cover the air and the ground as they split about mid-screen. If you have meter, at full screen you can also quite easily use Dark Angel, as it does not have a lot of recovery, starting your pressure in that way. If your opponent does not respond to your zoning, don't worry, Venom is building a lot of meter. You may not chip him to death, but you're building meter faster. You can also use the balls you're setting up for your zoning to approach the enemy in case he's running towards you, which a lot of characters in the cast will want to do. Here it is important to know what you're playing against and how fast they can be at your position. For example, Chip and Jealousy Rage Arbor are very fast, so you have to preempt a little bit. Let's watch a little example. In this video, I use H-Stinger to beat Potemkin's armored move. Then I respect his full screen options and do my approach. Here after H-Stinger I have enough distance to go for Dark Angel and start my own offense. Here I'm keeping out Arbor and killing Heresy's very low on health with my pokes. I hope you enjoyed the second episode of the series Mastering Venom. Like and subscribe and I see you next time.
初めから勝負は決まっていた。